Hell yeah. Stream start. Stream run. Is fucking YouTube. YouTube is fucking going. Let me go check Twitch. Twitch, where are you? Are you good? I've opened like the wrong app like 5 times. What the fuck? Come on. Stream manager. Can I hear myself? I can hear myself. Awesome. Why thank you, CD. I'm glad you liked it. I actually wanted to spend more time with it, but there came to be a point where I was like, damn, you know, I should actually start this stream I'm writing a description for. And so I had to... Yeah, I played around with a couple other ones, but to be honest, it was a really strong first suggestion, so I just stuck with it. But yeah, here we are, streaming. I might be almost an hour late. Don't worry about it. In light of the fact that I'm in like an hour late, this will just be a short stream. I'll say that now. I really still wanted to get a Persona stream in this week, and so, yeah, even though, like, I wasn't able to start until very late, I still wanted to squeeze this in, and we're gonna, just for like just for a couple hours, 2 to 2.5 hours maybe, we're gonna have some fun with Persona, and then we're gonna go our separate ways for the evening. I know it's a short one. I know not a ton of people will show up, but we're kind of in like a lull in the game while we're sort of like waiting for everyone to be ready to make their decision. Anyways, so I think we're gonna finish 2 separate social links today, though, so that's cool. Maybe more depending on how locked the fuck in I am. But yeah, no, I think we'll still be able to get some good stuff in, even if it's gonna be a very short time together tonight. Yeah, I also need to work on some stuff like after I'm done, so I can't stream too late because otherwise I won't get to sleep until really, really late, and I'm already hella sleep deprived. But I did, as I said, really want to cram this stream in. So we're going to get Tired Vibes, the Org Tourists, just blazing through some social links. What we're at, 21. Maybe we'll get as far as like a Tartarus visit, closer to the end of the month. But I can't say for sure. I honestly think... Yeah, I don't think you've mentioned it, but just about everyone I know is getting absolutely brutalized by the start of this semester. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Even my friends who aren't in school are like struggling right now. It's crazy. Mini essay hall this weekend. Y'all. I have my first exam this week. By the way, no stream Thursday. It's 'cause of the exam. I didn't realize it was this early, but I have my first exam this week. And I was looking out at the schedule, and I think between now and November, there's gonna be like 1 week that I don't have an exam. I'm not even joking. Between now and like mid to late November, there will be, I think, maybe a single week in which I do not have an exam. Shit is ass. I'm not ready. Not ready for this classical mechanics exam, y'all. What the fuck is D'Alembert's principle? That shit is so whack. School's been rough. But for work, 2 of my coworkers moved to another week in the another state in the same week. Fucking CD, someone just quit at my job today. I literally was working with them like today, and they quit right after the shift. I honestly feel kind of bad because I was technically kind of the manager slash person in charge today. And not even joking, y'all. Like, we finished the fucking shift, and then like an hour later, they fucking quit. God damn it. Anyways, that's enough yapping about like real life shit. Let's play this. Let's play this fucking video game. Where the fuck? Oh, hold on. Where the fuck is the right scene? It's way down here, isn't it? There we go. Alright, Persona 3. Actually, real quick on stream schedule. I think we're still gonna do D&D on Tuesday night. Pretty sure we can still do that. As I said, no Thursday stream. If I am, like, actually way the hell on top of things and am feeling good about it, maybe I can reschedule the Celeste stream to Friday. But, like, don't count on it, because it probably will not happen. You should make a sign in the break room saying no loafing around. You're so right. That'd be great. Yeah, that clearly, CD, that was the thing that was missing from our workplace. That was the thing that was missing. But yeah, that's stream schedule. And then hopefully I'll be back with more Persona next Sunday. Anyways, let's play the game. Where are we at? Wakatsu PR. Haven't needed Wakatsu PR in, haven't needed Wakatsu PR in a long ass time. I do have a couple little tangents I can yap about, notably some music ones. Oh, is this bitch gonna work today? Like, am I actually gonna be able to use the guides on my phone? Like, I remember this last stream, like, I actually could not get guides to work on my phone. Yeah, I don't think we need to do that. Yep, no, we don't need to do that. Anyone chilling around Kodomaru? Do you need to be brushed? Have we gotten all your skills? Damn, we've gotten all the Kodomaru skills. Shit's so sad. Might cry, y'all. I don't have anything in specific. I feel like I need to use, like a fucking relationship fortune on right now. So we're gonna do part-time master. And with this, I am officially out of fucking ways to kill time in the evenings, y'all. I'm actually out of ways. What the fuck is this even gonna do? Number of workplace skills. I don't need part-time work anymore. I'm rich from the alternate netherworld. I'm pretty sure that's all of them, by the way. Like, all of the computer things we can do. I think we might be out.
Listen up.
And I need to mark that off the bingo. Coffee. Please do not mind the fact that I'm starting this coffee even later than usual tonight. It's fine, I need to stay up and do fucking schoolwork after this anyways. Where the shit? Humming the Persona 3 soundtrack, there we go. Have we gotten anything else yet? No. Okay, I think we're good. Another day goes by. Love its natural selection. This person clearly did not feel the energy of the grain. Oh my god. That's a good one. Incorrect use of the plural form.
What?
In English? In English, motherfucker? I think lives. Because you have a stem change. You're changing from a unvoiced to a voiced. Bilabial fricative. Hit him with that fucking linguistics knowledge. Am I right? I'm totally right. Yeah, it's lives. We just got called a real homie by Junpei. I'm so honored. I'm a real homie. Y'all, I'm a real homie now. I feel so fucking loopy. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Hold on, y'all. I gotta send a text real quick. This shit is hilarious. Hold up. Okay, so I actually have a funny anecdote here, because I mentioned Hypenage before, right? So Hypenage and I, we're trying to find the time to get dinner together. It's been a while since we've met up in person. We're trying to find the time to get dinner together. And so I asked him about this. He texts back and he's like, you available any night this week that's not Wednesday or Thursday? And I tell him, I'm available Monday, Friday, and Saturday night. This is not true. I am not available tomorrow night. That is not a fact. Yes, see, I will drive the 30 hours back into that fucking Cracker Barrel. We will get some breakfast. I know this one. Yeah, no, you... Actually, yeah, you come to my Cracker Barrel this time. How about that? You come to my Cracker Barrel this time. Anyways, I'm trying to make these plans, right? And so I'm like, I'm available Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Friday, Saturday night. Not realizing I'm totally not available tomorrow night. And then Hypenage replies back, actually, hold up, I'm on a business trip all the way through Friday. And so neither of us correctly gave our availability. And so now I need to tell him that. We are the best schedulers of all time. God, I'm so busy. It's actually so bad. We do need to go. I think it's Mitsuru time. I think she's still available. Not town map. GeckoCon. What's this one? Like this? Jesus Christ. Alright, Mitsuru. I'm pretty sure you already know about what. Oh yeah, this shit was going on, wasn't it? Also, don't we have like a anecdote bingo square? We do. Let me go mark that off real quick. Mitsuru with blush effect? I was not expecting to see this tonight, even though I should have been expecting to see this tonight. Anyways, let's go finish this up.
My apologies.
Could we go to the roof? Aw, shit. You know what happens on the fucking roof, Mitsuru. We can't be going up there. I learned this lesson once with Hisao. Never again. Pulls out a fucking bottle of whiskey. This is the finest aged whiskey from my grandfather's cellar.
I leveraged my position on the student council to make it happen.
You did what? Oh shit, okay.
This is, the first time I've ever used my authority for personal reasons.
I believe you.
Wait, that's not important right now. What am I doing?
Shit.
What I'm trying to say is, we need to talk. Firstly, I have to apologize. I'm sorry for what happened last time.
Brown, 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 oh, I mean, this bottom option is correct, I guess. Let me go confirm that real quick. Because I barely remember what happened last time. It's been like 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure that's when Mitsuru told off that fuckface who was, like, whatever. Yeah, no, this is the correct answer.
Oh, so it did.
So it did indeed.
When that happened, I said all manner of things about you, and then I just ran off. That was unbelievably insensitive of me. I'm sorry. I had been planning on telling you my feelings. I just didn't think I'd end up shouting them in public like that.
Oh yeah, she did kind of like full on confess to us at the end of last rank, didn't she? Your feelings? And I don't think the answer here matters all that much. No, it doesn't. Talk about bold doesn't seem like... I don't like either of these dialogue options, actually, because I don't feel like this is something Suny would say. But I also feel like Suny's not this clueless. But... Hey, you're right, it is. I think if anything, this makes slightly more sense.
What? Well, I mean,
We also get to see flustered Mitsuru, and I think that's a win in my book. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna call this a tactical move on Suny's part, to force her to say it directly. There we go. There we go.
ever since I started spending time with you, my life has been full of new experiences.
Please. Please don't make this about the fucking burgers and movies and shit.
I felt shock, joy, even outrage. But every time, I've always been thinking of you.
Sounds like my least... Like, I liked every other part of this social link, other than the stuff where Mitsuru was acting surprised about takoyaki and burgers.
Now that it's come to this, I'm obligated to tell you exactly how I feel. Here goes. I love you.
Damn. That fucking noise, dude. I'd better choose my words carefully. Come to think of it, dude, I can't with this game. I cannot with come to think of it. Come to think of it is like, it is so much funnier than the previous games, because in the other games they're just like, I need to choose my next words very carefully. I'm already in a relationship with another person. And this time it's just like, come to think of it. And you know, it might not be a big deal, you know. It might not come that much into consideration, but I guess I am technically already going out with someone else.
I feel like I'm going to die of embarrassment.
Oh no! I'm so sorry, Amy. You ran into chat? Oh shit, we need to put the No Silk Song discussions thing back up. Hold up. And hello, Amy, welcome in. I still can't get this bum ass thing. Hey, thanks, CD. I'm too incompetent to do it myself. I'm sorry, but... Nah. Gets canceled by the message spell.
You love me too? I'm so happy to hear that. Or should I say, I'm thankful?
I like how CD just pisses off for Mitsuru social link. You gotta come back soon, because we're gonna be finishing off Akinari's social link in, like, not that long.
My heart. At this rate, it's going to end up like last time. It really is wonderful, though, to know that the feeling is mutual.
Just hello, I just took a shower, that's why I didn't do it. That's totally fine, because I didn't start, I started stream like an hour late, so it is actually so fine.
I'm glad I managed to open my heart. As of today, you're more than just a friend to me. That said, given my situation, I can't go public about this.
She's gotta consider when to fucking go public about it. You know what? This counts as a Suny Suzuki strikes again moment. Got the pull for some shit like this to happen. Absolutely, we're gonna mark off that bingo square. Things seem to be getting serious. Rank up to rank 9. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This girl is... would get in a romantic relationship with... This doesn't surprise me, Amy. This does not surprise me.
I've been thinking about this for a while now, but the way you address me... Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. You're on a first-name basis with me, while I've been sticking to formalities. It's a bit unbalanced. All right. I've decided. From now on, when it's just the two of us, I'll call you by your first name. It's going to be a bit awkward for me, but trust that this is what I want. In any case, today marks a change. I'm not going to let myself be constrained by my family heritage.
TF4F? What is TF4F?
It's because of who I am as an individual that I ended up meeting you. Look at all these things you're making me say. You'd better take responsibility for this.
Uh-huh. Ah! I understand now. Yeah, I did not know that acronym.
Well, this is a start.
Insane.
Don't let go just yet.
When they act this way, I know I gotta. God, it feels so wrong to quote Sabrina Carpenter in this context. It actually feels so wrong to quote Sabrina Carpenter in this context. Yeah, I understand all of those acronyms now. Raw fear moves me. You know, that is kind of like, actually, honestly, such based advice from Akihiko.
I think.
That is actually such good advice from, like, hold up. Look, this is actually peak from Akihiko right here. I know it's hard to focus, but don't ignore the present because you're worried about the future. That would just be giving up on life. No point in that. Based Akihiko. Imagine you are dreaming and just before waking up a gigantic morning September 11th pops up. Hell nah. Or something, some shit like day 0. Yeah, just fucking imagine that, like you're waking up and you just see like right in front of your vision, day 0. Or day 1 or something like that. Hell nah. Hell nah. You know what? We've already done all this shit, so what we're gonna do is just go study.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Was it intentional that she gives us 100% dots there?
All right.
Yeah, 3 days left. Hell no. Wow. I don't know if I gotta mention this. I know not everyone reads the descriptions, but so after I was done, I finished writing the description earlier, right? And this one's kind of like, it's a more like momentous, powerful type description, right? It has an element of somberness to it. Like it's not super preppy and upbeat, but there's some like power behind it. And so, like, imagine the mood I was in writing that, right? And then I open up Persona to finish setting up stream, and it's not this music, but the track that we just heard before this. Like, just the jazzy nighttime evening vibes, and I was like, man, that just took me right the hell out of it.
Mitsuru, that section won't be covered on the exam.
Oh, sorry. I'm having some difficulty concentrating.
Guess that's to be expected with everything going on. I'm not immune to it either.
Why does Akihiko look exasperated with her?
Sorry. I know we're the ones who invited you to study, but... well, just look at us.
Yeah, what's up, Amy? Wanna sing a song? I think we can go with this top one.
We're making you worry, aren't we?
Yep, I hear Pumpkin saying shit like that all the time. I know what that means.
Definitely feels like we're the ones getting the most worked up about it.
Well, we can't let ourselves be outdone now, can we?
I mean, if you insist.
Rain or shine, this is still the last exam we'll ever take as high school students. All the more reason to give it our all.
Yeah, shout out to Akihiko as well, Amy.
You're right. There's no excuse for slacking. It's time to prove what these last 3 years have led up to.
You know what? I actually feel so much worse for Akihiko and Mitsuru in this situation. Because, like, they're like just a few months away from taking their university entrance exams. And that shit is a big fucking deal in Japan. That is a huge deal. Like, imagine coping with the possible and very likely ending of life on Earth. And then being like, on the off chance we make it through this shit, we still kind of need to study for the biggest exam of our lives.
Ooh, I see the fire in your eyes. At this rate, I may have to relinquish my position as top student. That said, test results are but a single measure. What truly matters is that we continue to improve ourselves. May we both make this a triumphant finale to our time here. Sorry for causing you concern. Rest assured, we're both in the right mindset now. Well, I think we've dallied enough. We'll need to make up for lost time.
Whoa. Didn't realize so much time had passed. Guess I was in the zone.
MF was in the zone. You never seen someone more zoned in your entire life. What the fuck am I talking about right now? Soul the movie.
I don't think I've been able to focus
The
this
Pixar
well
one?
in a long while. I've just finished.
I'm not entirely sure what
material.
specifically you're referencing, but I do remember really loving that movie. I feel like that was the last, like, really great movie that Pixar's put out in a little while.
Serious? Not even close. But I guess that means we've earned a bit of your respect back.
We're almost through this. Keep at it, you two.
You know, that was a really wholesome event.
Guess that's that.
Oh, sorry, Akiko. That was a really wholesome event, honestly. I liked that quite a bit. Raphael moves me.
Let's skim through this chapter.
Bro, I can't believe that one of the few voice lines they got this guy to actually voice act for was, "Let's skim through this chapter." Hey, I'm gonna skip ahead a few hundred years now. Actually, that sounds like really interesting stuff. Like, that's actually so... like, I would watch that if I had time.
Yes, exactly.
Real close to the age of the samurai now. Bro is not gonna get to the age of the samurai before the end of the world. Alright, I'm really hoping. Please. Mitsuru, no subject. I think we're good. I think we're good, y'all. You know, like... Mitsuru's social link is interesting. Mitsuru's social link is interesting. Because half of it, I really fuck with. I really vibe with it. And then the other half is, like, some really, like, stereotypical writing. Like, very tropey writing from the Persona team. Like, half of her social link, I'm just like, this is great. Super well written, super interesting, honestly very thought-provoking. And then the other half is them just like being fucking around and being like, ah ha ha, rich girl doesn't know what a burger is, or rich girl says take responsibility for making me feel this way. Gamble, Leo, take the gamble. Oh, rest a fucking short. I will be doing exactly that. You do not need to worry even a little bit about that. We are going to go finish off Mitsuru's social link post-haste. Where are we at? It's this? Yes. Sun's up, another day goes by. Hell yeah! I like how we did Mitsuru's entire fucking social link before getting the fucking rank 6 with Yukari. Rest in peace, Yukari. Fucking neglected. Hell yeah, we've just been invited to Mitsuru's room. What the fuck is this shit?
I know what you want to say.
Okay, y'all, I've even seen this scene before. Like, they show you in other cutscenes what Mitsuru's room looks like, right? Like, you see these fucking ornate-ass chairs, and you're just like, yeah, that makes sense for Mitsuru. But, like, I think this time, having, you know, actually fucking, like, having some connection between this room and the dorm that it is actually in is really taking me out.
Our maid staff assisted with the furnishings. I recognize it's a bit beyond standard for a dorm room. It's almost like a second lounge, isn't it? Yukari says that to me all the time. Oh, I almost forgot. Here, I want you to have this.
Huh?
It's the key to my motorcycle.
Why?
I'm not going to run from my future anymore.
What does that have to do with your motorcycle?
Rather, there's no longer any need to.
What does that have to do with your motorcycle?
I don't have to think of my motorcycle as a means of escaping my feelings.
Okay, I now understand what that has to do with your motorcycle. Why, like, okay. I get that her giving us the keys is symbolic. But also I feel like from a purely pragmatic perspective, like, a motorbike also has utility that might be worth, like, keeping around.
Though I do regret that I won't be riding it as often anymore.
How about you just keep your fucking key? You can, like, yeah, no, don't run from your problems, like, face them resolutely. I'm here for all of that. That does not mean you need to stop taking, like, nice motorcycle rides at sunset. Like,
I'd rather ride with you.
never mind. This line of dialogue is peak fiction. Everything has been fixed. It was all just build up. I'm sorry I didn't see the vision.
Of course, you'll have to sit on the back until you get your license. When this is all over, I'll teach you how to ride yourself. I'll be looking forward to it.
I'm fine with the back goes crazy. Absolute fiction indeed. I'm fine with the back has got to be one of the funniest dialogue lines I've seen in a minute. It's like, yeah, no, I'm actually kind of chill with the back. What would Suny Suzuki say here? I mean, I think Suny would just go along with what Mitsuru says, so I'm gonna say I'll give it a try, but Holy shit, that's a fucking funny... That's a funny fucking dialogue option. Alright, hold on. I don't know why every time you do a social link, I imagine the instars in time friend heading up piano. The instars in time brain rot has gone too far. It has proliferated throughout our minds. Disseminated throughout every brain cell.
Please do, but remember to be careful. It's still a bit embarrassing to call you by your first name, but when we're alone, no one else can hear me. Your name is more than just a name to me.
Uh-huh.
It's something special. If I were in danger, it would be my last desperate call for help. Right. So, I want to be with you tonight. Will you stay with me?
Stay with me. Oh. Hell yeah.
I am thou. Thou art
I will say, some of the, like, actual romantic writing with Mitsuru has been, like, a little bit...
innermost power of the Empress Arcana.
I had a better word for it earlier. Like, it's on the tip of my tongue.
We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the Empress.
Little silly. It's a little silly. I think some of the other, like, romantic, like, the romantic events have been, like, a bit more, they've also been, like, a bit more, convincingly written, I think. But they're all right. Mitsuru's are all right. That's the thing about Mitsuru's social link as a whole. They had a really strong core vision for what this social link was trying to say about love, and I fucking respect it a lot. Like, I respect what they were going for with this social link. In practice, it has really tropey writing, even for Persona. Your Mitsu can now use motorcycle together. This skill is so strong you can only use it when you had this exact conversation. Yes. Peak reference.
Really is embarrassing.
Like, that dialogue line I'm okay with. That felt like fairly natural for Mitsuru. But there have been a few where it's just very, like, tropey to the point it almost feels like it feels a bit silly. Like it sort of like loses its weight. I shared a special evening with Mitsuru. Awesome. Pop off. Suny Suzuki strikes again. Time to move on to the next one. Fucking, I put my cord down for 5 seconds. Been trying hard. Yeah. I mean, oh wait, the game recommended that we... Okay, I need to check something real quick. Because I kind of want to do this event right here, the studying event, but I need to make sure, like, because, take a look. Akihiko linked episode tonight. So I need to make sure that I can get this linked episode on another day. Because, to be honest, I'm really running low on, like, shit to do in the evenings. So yeah, no, we will have more time for this Akihiko event. We will have more time. We did all these Koromarus. There will be another Koromaru that'll open up January 6th. There'll be another Junpei that opens up December 19th, and one that opens up January 15th. Those will be not too bad. Ken has one that will open up in the evening in January. Aragaki, of course, we've already finished. Ryoji, we finished. The fact that that is even a fucking linked episode is really taking me out of it, but I'm not going to say it because that's kind of spoilers. Okay. Yeah, we're looking good on this. So we'll be able to wait just a little bit on Akihiko's. Just in case, though, I am going to put a save file right here in case we need to do an emergency reset or anything. Let's study together.
Thank you.
Okay.
I think I forgot my eraser back in my room. Junpei, I'm borrowing yours for a sec.
Hold on! Only the flat side, okay? It's brand new. Gotta keep the corners sharp.
So real, Junpei. So real.
Huh? What's the big deal? It's just an eraser.
You don't understand, Yukari. You don't get it. You don't fucking get it.
An eraser's corners are a special privilege reserved for the owner. A precious and fleeting source of euphoria. You learned that when you were a kid? One man's eraser is another man's treasure.
I don't have time for this.
Come on, Fuka. You get what I'm saying here? You're laughing, but this is a serious matter.
Oh, sorry. It just crossed my mind how peaceful things are. It's strange that just being able to study with everyone like this can make me feel so happy.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It makes me wonder if this might be the last time we ever get to do this. Just kidding. Sorry, forget I said that. I was just thinking about next year.
I like the idea of Suny just being absolutely confident and assured that this will be happening again next year.
Yeah, I guess that's the way to think about it. If I go in expecting the worst, I'm just gonna shut down. Thanks. That makes me feel a little better.
Alright, time to get back to studying. Oh, Fuka, can I have some lead for my pencil?
Oh, sure. You can take some from this one.
Thank yous. Oh, dude, let me borrow your highlighter for a sec.
This time out. Why do they look like the typical happy yay I love life and the if God lets us girls duo? I'm gonna need you to. I'm not sure I've heard that term before.
Your ruler?
I guess, but why have you been borrowing all of our stuff? Don't you have your own?
Listen, when I heard you forgot your eraser, something just hit me. The simple act of helping each other out is like, that's what it's all about, you know? That's happiness.
Yeah, Junpei, sure. That's definitely that. Yep. I'm sure that's.
Junpei-kun.
You say that, but you probably just forgot to bring all your stuff, didn't you?
Nah.
Busted.
Nah.
Thank you for studying with me, everyone. I hope we can do this again.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Well, you can check the home shopping channel. Why not? Baby, I mean yo, make a meow 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 bop bop go.
It's amazing commodities. I'm going to do it. Good, good.
Victory headband.
Not bad, kid.
Mind supplement. Kinda don't give a shit.
Bye-bye.
So not worth. Alright. It's time, y'all. I don't know where the fuck CD is. He needs to be here for this shit. It's literally like the most... This is like the most important part of this entire stream. Motherfucker went off to do some fucking assignment. And we gotta go finish Akinari's goddamn social link. Alright, my boy, you ready?
Right. Thank you. I've been waiting. I finished my story and wanted to show it to you. I was having a lot of trouble with the ending, but I finally figured it out. After the alligator ate his friend, the bird, he cried and cried for a long time. In fact, he was so sad that he drowned in his own tears. His tears became a sparkling lake, around which grew beautiful flowers, and a tree that bore delicious fruit. The other animals in the forest came there often to relax, but none of them knew the alligator had created it, or that he was gone. The end. That's the ending I decided on. Even though the alligator didn't find meaning in his life, the residents of the forest did. They just didn't realize it. The meaning of my life isn't something I should spend my time on. It's more about how I was able to affect others. So, for me, or you, or anyone, just simply existing gives our lives meaning. People can't survive without help from others. We all depend on one another. I don't know how to explain it, but does that make sense?
God, I fucking love this social link ending so much. It's actually so fucking good. Alright, hold on. I'm pretty sure I know what the best option here is, but... Or actually, I kind of feel like it doesn't matter too much what you pick here. Ooh, that horn! Hold up, I don't think I usually let this track play long enough to hear that. There's actually some really cool stuff. Even though this is kind of just like, you know, the sad version of this, the even sadder version of this track, like, there's some actually kind of interesting stuff going on with the composition.
I'm glad. This is the notebook I wrote my story in. I've poured my heart and soul into it.
So fair, Random. The ending to this social link is actually peak fiction.
I wanted to give you this, since you shared my final moments. My body feels lighter. I'm so grateful to have met you. It seems so insignificant, but maybe there was some meaning in it for both of us. Thank you. In the end, I'm glad that I was born.
It's so good. It's actually so good.
I am thou. Thou
Like,
art
even if, like, during the, like,
now has
the
emerged
individual
from
ranks,
the region.
sometimes this feels a little melodramatic. Like, it really
innermost path of the sun
really follows
hath
through.
been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the sun within thyself.
So good. It's actually... I'm glad you enjoyed that, Amy, because it's just... chef's kiss. Like, that final rank is just chef's kiss.
I
have to go now. Maybe someday we'll meet again. I'd like that.
And away he goes. Yep. That is just good shit right there. Jesus, so we're back to doom and gloom. Holy hell. We got nothing better to do, so I guess we're just gonna study again.
Hey! Thanks.
Hey, so, didn't Kirijo-senpai say we shouldn't be hanging out like this? Think she'll be mad if she finds out?
I kind of doubt it. But I won't deny that seeing you all does remind me of recent events.
Right. Well then, why don't we just call it a wrap here?
Sit your ass back down, Junpei, and study for your bum-ass exams. I'm happy to share I have a 3-day streak of crying happy tears. You know what? Shout out crying happy tears.
Sonata-senpai? I'd like to ask for some help with this question.
Oh, wait, Junpei-kun. I wanted to ask you,
Alright, thanks for dropping in random. Go do your shit. Go do your shit and do it well. Appreciate you you hanging around, even if it was just for a minute.
I think I'll take Koromaru for a walk.
Hey, wait! We'll all take him on a walk when we're done. You can sit back down, Amada-kun. I guess you found out. I was planning on inviting you too, Mitsuru-senpai. I do understand that we don't have time for chit-chat, but I just wanted to spend time with everyone.
This was actually my idea. I was the one who wanted to gather everyone. So, I'm sorry. I don't want everyone to get in trouble for my selfishness.
Hey, you shouldn't be the only one that has to apologize. I feel the same way, Fuka.
Thanks, Yukari-chan. It's just, when I think this might be the last... in any case, I apologize for this. Let's just call it for today.
Let's keep studying.
Thank you. After warning you all, I wasn't sure how to go back on it. I was actually taking a walk to mull it over. Yukari, Yamagishi. I feel the same way you do.
You did say we should try to go about our lives for now. You hear that, Junpei? Let's get to it.
Yeah, sit your ass back down.
If we're talking my life, studying's the last thing I'd be doing.
Mitsuru-senpai, could you help me with this?
Of course. What question did you need help with?
Now, those are probably useless skill points, aren't they? You know what? We've gotten so many useless skill points this stream, and I've completely forgot to mark it off on the bingo square, so I do need to mark off the forgetting about a bingo square.
How long have we been studying? Time really flies when we're all in it together.
We're all...
I agree. Thank you for going along with my suggestion, everyone. You think so? I hope everyone else feels the same way.
By the way, I hope you haven't forgotten about taking Koromaru for a walk.
Tag yourself on this table. I'm the books.
Of course not. Come on, everyone, let's go.
Yes,
That'll be it for
Koromaru
studying
needs
then.
his walk. Absolutely spitting facts. Spitting. Yeah, CD, you literally fucking missed rank 10 of Akinari. I tried to warn you it was coming up soon and you were already gone. Shit. I don't remember this one. Alright, let's see, what is it? Come on, come on, come on. It is the number 0. Oh, also because CD was doing homework, I have to mark off someone's busy with anything else. Casual flute. Hello, Azeweeb! Rip Akinari. Anyways, that Nintendo Direct was crazy. Actually, we have another bingo square that we can mark off. Our super secret bingo square. The beta amylase enzymes in sweet potatoes react with a starch present to produce what disaccharide? Hell nah. I don't even remember. It's maltose, apparently. Is this the final exam in the game? This might be the final set of exams in the game. Which Roman goddess? I feel like it's well, it was Venus. It was Venus. Okay. I should have trusted my gut on that one. Have I played Amori? Have I played Amori? Yes. I've played a lot of Amori. I have all achievements in Amori. Actually, yeah, no, CD's right. I was lying. I've never played it ever. Who does Hikaru Genji? I don't fucking know. I ain't never fucking read it. Apparently it's Murasaki no Ue. CD and I are just being sarcastic, don't worry. I have played Amori, yes. I've played a lot of Amori. I've, like, done a full playthrough of the game, I think, 3 times. Twice on the True Route, once on the Hikikomori. I have all achievements. I've played a lot. 2 of those playthroughs were on stream. Stop messing with me. Oh my god, it's geeses. Imagine being just some random Japanese kid and your fucking video game is asking you questions about English grammar. I mean, it's just as weird when the game asks me about, like, kanji and stuff. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to know? No, Amy, I know for a fact that it is not that those questions are not localized because they also ask you at other times about actual Japanese kanji. This shit is not localized. Toriumi is an actual English teacher, and the plural question came up in her class. Like, no, it is actually just English grammar. Yeah, holy shit, Junpei's available. Alright, so what I'm thinking on Yuko is next week, right? On Wednesday. Yuko is available Wednesday and Saturdays, I think. So we'll start a rank 9 on Wednesday. Then we should be able to do some evening events to fully get her, whatchamacallit, her rank 9 and 10 requirements met. Then we'll finish off her social link on Saturday of next week. What is Saturday of next week? Do we have, we will have time Saturday next week, right? Ooh, actually, hold up, y'all. Got 5 days on this shit. Let me check what days Yuko's available real quick. The reason I bring all this up is because, technically speaking, on the 24th, we get Christmas Eve dates that we can do with people. That's something we'll be able to do. And so I think, given how many social links that we have left to do, it is not possible for us to get both Yukari and Yuko done in that time. Like, how much do we need? Yeah, we would need 3 Yukari and 1 Yuko, and I don't think we have enough days for that. Which means we will need to... I think just from, like, a min-maxy perspective, it makes more sense to still do Yukari next Wednesday, basically. That'll be 24th. Yeah, okay. Okay. Another day goes by. Oh, damn. Are we not going to be able to do... I think tomorrow, the 20th, might be the first time when we will not have anything to do in the afternoon. Well, we'll see. Maybe Maiko or something will be available, but I think we have not left enough people for tomorrow. Or, actually, Nozumi might be available. Given that... I do not think we have enough time to get Yukari leveled up. What days are Yukari available? Yukari social link P5. Good job. She is available Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Technically speaking, we have 3 days left. But we would have to pick either Yukari or Yuko. No way, it's Zesty Arcturus. Zesty Arcturus it is. How's it going? but I also kind of want to just do... So if you planned a tangent, I'd recommend doing it soon. Honestly, I was just gonna yap about the new 21 Pilots album. Because that came out last Friday, and I would have brought it up on stream. Maybe I did bring it up on stream, because I realized that evening that the album. Yeah. I don't have a... I have a lot... Okay. I have a ton to say about it. I have a lot to say about it, but given that you're not going to be around for too much longer, I'll keep it brief. Here is what I will say about it. I think it has the strongest second impression of just about any 21 Pilots album I've listened to. Allow me to explain. I was, going into this album, at least somewhat worried, given how close the release of this album was to their previous album, that we would get an album that was just, like, B-sides for Clancy, or just kind of cobbled together. That is not the case. This album is, at least in my opinion, very different in most regards. Like, it is a new sonic direction for the band, which is especially interesting to me, considering that this is the album designed to, like, officially close off the narrative that they've been telling with their music since 2015. And close off that narrative, it fucking does. So, yeah, no. I remember going through the album, like, the first time, and I got through, like, the first 3 songs, and was kind of like, what did I just listen to? But then, like, it kind of clicked with me. Like, it was a super strange experience. I was kind of unsure about what I was hearing, like, while I was initially hearing it. And then, like, a couple songs later, I was like, it kind of clicked with me, and I was like, hold up. I think he might have cooked. I think he might have actually cooked. So, what is my current thoughts on the album? I think this very well might be their strongest album since Trench. Like, I think this is, like, on par with that level of quality. And I've said this before, Trench is my favorite 21 Pilots album. So this is like approaching that level. If not, maybe a little shy of that, but it is approaching that level. And it's strong contender for, like, number 2 favorite 21 Pilots album, if not higher. It is actually, like, I think they were so inventive with the sound palette that they used for this album. There's a really nice mix of new stuff, and, like, there are some moments on it that I think harken back to an older sound of the band. Like, there's the song called Downstairs that's one of my personal favorites that is actually a reworked demo from before they signed to a major record label, which is like, we're talking, they pulled a demo from, like, 2011 and finished it and included it on this album, which is crazy to me. Current favorites so far are Downstairs, as I said, Raw Fear, Drum Show, and Center Mass. All 4 of those songs are, like, fast-tracked top 10 21 Pilots songs of all time for me. Like, this album actually, like, blew me away. I was really hoping that it would be great, and it met and exceeded my expectations. And just, like, the way that he decided to close the narrative, I think it reconfirmed what I thought about Clancy. But does Tyler rap about a pet cheetah in his basement? No, unfortunately he does not. He does sing about his cellar downstairs, though, so it's a close second. It's a close second. But yeah, no, like, Raw Fear, fucking holy shit is that. I went into that song expecting it to be like a heavy rocker, because it's the only song on the album that's stylized in all caps. It was more subdued than I expected it to be, but I think it like lets this sort of like oppressive lyrical depth just sort of hit you all at once. Like it's this like really like heavy hitting like lyrical track about I had a way that I wanted to phrase what I thought about this song earlier, but it was like, how to describe it? Raw Fear is like, it's a song about like the fear that no matter what you do, life is eventually going to deal you a blow you can't take. And it's about, like, responding to that by, like, constantly trying to make yourself, like, more resilient, stronger, and, like, strong enough to face these blows that life deals you, but this sort of like constant underlying fear that no matter what you do, it's not going to be enough. Like I'm gonna, like, because I really want to read this lyrical passage real quick, and if you really want to hear the song on your own first, like, close your ears or whatever, but it's the bridge. The fucking bridge is so good. They use in a Celerando, like a speeding up tempo kind of thing. It's actually so good. Learning all that really matters is a slow and painful lesson. It's not pass or fail, but a poisonous progression. Try to microdose to immunity, but you'll never ever get it. And I go, what's the matter isn't helping. Fuck, this song is good. Holy shit, this song is good. I wish her parents would stop yelling. I could build a tower with the times I was pretending, trying to microdose to immunity, but I'll never see the ending. And I go, what's the matter isn't helping. I fucking love Raw Fear. That song is so good. Holy shit. I cannot recommend that one. That one in Center Mass, especially. That one and Center Mass, like, are my biggest recommendations off of the album. Do not give in to Raw Fear! Hell yes, CD! Center Mass is also kind of similar, like, lyrically. It's Center Mass is more focused on, like, Center Mass is a song about trying to rid yourself of emotional vulnerability in an effort to protect yourself from pain. From the pain of loss, specifically. So it's this song about, like, yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. Trying to rid yourself of emotional vulnerability in order to protect yourself from the pain of loss. And then the fucking song right after Center Mass is called Cottonwood, which is about his relationship with his grandfather, who passed away around the time Trench was being recorded. Like, it's really, God, this album is really well put together. I know I'm geeking out about it a lot right now when I should be playing a video game, but like, I think Tyler really did something special on this one. And I think his vocal deliveries are at, like, some of the best they have been. This is one of every song on this album does just a perfect job of convincing you of its own sincerity and earnestness. And I think that's really, like, that's a really impressive thing to do. Like, every every moment on this album, it feels like Tyler was really feeling it when he wrote it. It is honestly something special. 2025 might have broke me, but in an everything is so peak, my mind melts way. Like, I remember Stars in Time, and I'm like, accurate response to In Stars in Time. And I get what I call a hyperfixation happiness overload, which ends up in me literally overwhelmed by positive feelings. I mean, you have listed some great games. Awesome. I hope you do check out Raw here. Anyways, just for the sake of variety, I think we'll let Yukari be for now, and we're gonna do a linked episode with our bro Junpei. One of them is bordering a 10 out of 10. Oh my fucking god, if only I remembered what was still on the Loaf playlist. If only I remembered what was still on the Loaf playlist.
You go on ahead to the shrine. I'll grab us some takoyaki.
I don't know. I feel like Suny is willing. Suny almost feels like the type of person to just follow instructions. Fuck it.
Sweet. Be right there.
You know, just let Junpei be a bro, grab our takoyaki.
Got some takoyaki. This one's for you.
I'm a lesbian, but this dude won my heart.
Sure thing. Be sure to thank me for every single bite. Just messing around. To be honest, this is kind of an apology for the other day. You know, back when I blew up at you, one pack of takoyaki ain't gonna make up for it, but it's better than nothing, right?
This fixes nothing.
Thanks.
But no, I think we already forgave him. Robot Boy Suny Suzuki's not the type to take that too seriously.
Still, I felt like words weren't enough for an apology. I took my anger out on you, and you totally didn't deserve that. It's 'cause I really wanted to take out my anger on someone else. Remember when I mentioned I was visiting someone at the hospital, and how I pissed her off, but I didn't know what I did wrong? I think I get it now. A while back, I was asked what I'd be doing with my life in 2 years by Chidori.
Bro, why is Windows so fucked? I ask myself that question on a daily basis, you do.
And being the insensitive dumbass I am, I said something like, eats me for a long time. I didn't even understand how it must have felt for her to ask me that. So it's no wonder she got upset. She was facing something really scary. And there I was, acting like it was no big deal. The other day, when everyone was all calm and chatting about what Ryoji said, it put everything into perspective. When it finally hit me, I lost my shit and snapped at you. I'm really sorry about that, man. Hey, come on, eat up. Don't want cold takoyaki, do you? Woohoo, that was tasty. And it's not too bad cold either.
So we did take too long.
Hey, by the way, have you decided what you're gonna do on the 31st yet? Gotcha. Look, man, me and the others might tell you all kinds of stuff, but whatever we say, go with your own gut. You've dealt with enough as it is, you know? I've always been jealous of you. You're a special dude. And everyone's always counting on you. But at the same time, I knew you were the one making all the tough calls. You're always looking out for everyone around you. Even people like me. Sure, I was jealous, but watching you, I knew I could never be you. So, I figured maybe it's time you chose what you wanted to do for a change. Besides, forgetting everything doesn't exactly sound so bad, does it?
I will check that out in just a sec, CD. I really this linked episode is kind of peak.
I mean, I obviously wouldn't like that. It'd suck to forget everything. But that's just how I feel.
Damn. I really like all of those songs. I'm not sure which ones you would have chosen to listen to first. And I'm not sure which one you would have liked the most out of all of these.
You should follow your feelings. Whatever you choose, I won't let anyone tell you otherwise. Alright, that's enough serious stuff. Chats like this make my throat all dry. Or maybe it's just a takoyaki. Let's grab a drink somewhere and head back. That okay with you, Mr. Leader?
You know what? I think I've said this every time one of them has happened, but I really fucking think they did a great job with these linked episodes. Like, I think it is a huge improvement to have them in the game. They just add so much, like, depth and nuance to character relationships. I really think they're good. I listened to a certain one, didn't pause it in time, heard the second one innocuously, and loved it even more. Does that mean it's 2 consecutive ones on the list? If it's 2 consecutive ones on the list... No, I have no fucking clue. I actually have no clue. I would need a I think I'd need a hint. I'm not sure I can work this one out on just that much information. The Lost are everywhere now. Yep. Sounds like endgame Persona.
Right.
Training. Yeah, fuck it. I think it's Akihiko time. Or... I mean, we could also... Alright, let's save here. I can't think of a good hint. Alright, here. I'm gonna throw out just a random guess here. I feel like it might have been Takara Mono into Round Room. Just entirely, that's just a vibe check right there. I don't know that for sure. I feel like you might have listened to something a little bit further back on the playlist. Nope. Okay. Alright, fair enough. I was just like, I feel like you would have listened to something further back on the playlist, but I don't know that for sure. I'm so curious now, though. I'm actually so curious. We're gonna walk Koromaru. Even though Akihiko is available tonight, we're gonna walk Koromaru. Just for funsies.
what's up? Is that your dog?
Alright, CD, I'll see you around. I'll see you around.
Wow, he looks like a smart one. Unlike his owner.
Bitch, I bested you on every fucking exam! Shut the fuck up!
I'm just joking. So, how's life, man?
Well, the end of the world is a mere month away.
And I love how the girl in that show has this mature vibe. You know what I mean?
What is he talking about? Later, CD.
Whoa, looks like this guy's had his fair share of fun. Guess we should start heading home then. See you at school.
Yes? Who is it?
It's me.
It's you.
Oh, come in.
Holy shit,
You
you're...
don't stop by very often, Senpai. Is something wrong?
No, not particularly. Is this a bad time?
Oh, are you feeling lonely?
Hey, are you teasing me?
Nah, I'd never.
Sure.
I wonder what this Nyx is like. Do you think it's inside Tartarus?
I have no idea.
Oh, by the way, I've made my decision. I want to fight to the end. It's better than doing nothing. That's why you're here, right, Senpai?
You got me.
Yeah, you're pretty easy to read.
Quote from my childhood friend when we met again after 5 years.
I've made my decision as well. The Kirijo group is slowly regaining its footing. After I graduate, the plan is for me to eventually take over as leader. Turning back was never really an option for me.
But what if you die?
If we can defeat Nyx and I die in the process, then the company will continue on without me, and I'm confident they'd carry on my wishes.
But from what we've heard, Nyx can't be defeated, though I kinda wonder about that. We've got someone on our team who seems pretty unkillable too.
That's true. And he's an exceptional persona user, even if death was empowering him from within.
What are the lore implications that we can hear this conversation? I think there are none. I don't think the game is implying that the protagonist can hear this. Just simply that we as players can.
He's an interesting guy, huh?
He certainly is.
You know, if things don't work out, I think I'll still be okay as long as I'm with everyone. Honestly, I don't think it matters if we live or die.
Nah, it's obviously Deltarune Noel plot. You're so right. What else would it be?
All that really matters is that we're proud of how we lived. And I know I'd be proud if we decided to fight Nyx.
Is this about honoring your father's legacy?
Yeah, that's part of it. But mostly, it's about me and how I feel.
I understand.
Senpai, a while back, you asked me to face what comes next with you.
Close your eyes and think of what Mitsuru is doing right now.
You didn't forget, did you?
I could never forget. We'll fight together, Yukari.
Good.
I do like those little cutaway scenes because I think they do a very good job of establishing the relationships between characters other than their relationship with the protagonist, which I think is a net positive all around. All right, y'all. I think I have literally no choice but to go hang out with Nozomi. Like, guys, I think we actually have no choice. Who the fuck is over here? Didn't we finish all the social links in this area? Or does it still show up regardless? We finished Bunkichi Couple, didn't we? Am I tweaking? Where the flip? I like how we're the most behind on Yukari out of anyone else. That's insane. They're Hierophant. Yeah, we have them maxed out. Oh, wait, hold on. Vending machines, baby, I just remembered. Fountain Dew. Yup. Wow, yeah, no, Mitsuru wasn't kidding. The lost situation is not great. Me when I'm playing Deltarune. The lost situation? Not what I meant. Do we have a moon persona? Damn, I mean, technically, okay. Okay, slight problem. Technically speaking, it would have been more effective. Wait, maybe I did do a fucking relationship thing with Nozomi. I might have actually done the relationship online fortune with Nozomi. I can't remember now. In any case, he's literally the only thing we can do to get today and still make progress. Yep, alright. I guess I did. Fuck it, let's go finish off Nozomi's social link.
Hey, so, about last time,
I'm already pissed off. One dialogue line and I'm already pissed off.
let's go to Hagakure.
Way to dodge the fucking subject, dude. Though I guess this is just kind of his style.
My younger brother and I were twins, but not the kind that looked the same. He was the better looking one. Everyone called me the uglier Suimitsu. They always compared me to him, and I could never beat him in anything. There was a time when I used to hit him for no reason. But even then, he still treated me like a brother.
You did what? Dog, you did what?
Then in middle school, we bought steamed buns. And then he died. Food poisoning.
I cannot take this shit seriously. What do you mean he died of food poisoning?
They said the meat was undercooked. Just his bun, though. Not mine. But I couldn't even cry. I actually felt relieved. I thought maybe they'll all finally stop laughing at me.
Why in the fuck would you think that? That's understandable. This shit is... I do need to make sure that I'm not about to, like, reverse his social link or something like that by saying the wrong thing. But, like, also, actually, what the fuck? It's neither. Both of these dialogue options suck ass. I think it's less like Suny to make a judgment call, so I'm gonna go with this.
Thanks, but I know already. I was a terrible brother.
Okay, cool.
At first, I tried to be more like him. I went to cram schools and did martial arts and everything. The only time I feel safe is when I'm eating. All that matters is what's in front of me. And everything else melts away.
Hold up. We made a huge fucking turn and I accidentally skipped the dialogue.
I could never be as good, and eventually, I started to feel like people were laughing at me.
The only time I feel safe is when I'm eating. All that matters is what's in front of me. That's actually kind of a heartbreaking line. Like, don't get me wrong. Nozomi is kind of... Nozomi is a shithead and kind of a reprehensible human being. But this line actually kind of fucking breaks me. Like, that is... like, a random bit of, like, actual genuine sympathy for this character right at the end.
See? That's what the Gourmet King really is. I only eat to run away from my problems, but if I keep this up, I'll never be able to replace my brother. Will I?
Just be yourself. You're irreplaceable. Either one. This seems overly sentimental for Suny, so we'll just go top option.
Be myself? Be myself? Is that really how it is? I hear you. You're right. I can never be like my brother. We're two different people. How did I miss something so obvious? I can be pretty dumb sometimes.
Oh, that's a fucking...
Thank you.
Quick
Really,
resolution.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh. Rousey options. Hug Rousey. Kill yours.
Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured.
Okay, they kind of rushed the ending of that link, I'm not gonna lie.
The innermost power of the moon arcana hath been set free.
They kind of rushed that ending, I fear.
We now bestow upon thee.
They also didn't address the fact that he's been tricking people into joining his dumbass cult. Like, this guy is actually scamming people out of giant sums of money. And are we not gonna bring that up? Are we just supposed to, like, forgive him for that?
Oh, I know this is sudden, but I'm relieving you of your duties as the Gourmet King's Royal Guard. You're fired because you're the new king. All hail Gourmet King the Second!
I did not want this fucking title. Gourmet license!
The restaurants in the strip mall gave this to me because of how often I eat there. I feel like I've been fake all this time. But one day, I will become the true Gourmet King!
So he's just gonna continue his behavior. I mean, that's cool, I guess. Whatever. I mean, like, that's all well and good. Like, be yourself, man. But, like, I feel like you've just kind of not addressed the fundamental issue. Like, they make the claim that his eating is a response to his like, yeah, his eating is a response to his, like, low self-esteem and, like, is your feelings of not feeling good enough. Totally understandable. Like, I think that's a very good and well thought out way to explain a lot of his behavior. I think it's a very interesting execution on what they've been setting up. Two issues I have with this ending. One, it doesn't really address the, like, actual genuine harm he has caused to other people with the whole, like, culty thing, with his whole cult, with all that cult stuff. And two, his version of, hey, his interpretation of, hey man, be yourself, is to just keep doing exactly what he's been doing the whole time. Like, be yourself. That's not necessarily what be yourself meant. It's more like a don't be so hung up on like. Just don't be so hung up on trying to like emulate your brother or make yourself into some like aggrandized version of yourself. It doesn't mean you should completely neglect re-examining your own behaviors. And let me be clear, I do think he needs to do some self-reflection. That is totally fair. That is totally fair. But when he interprets, I don't know. Being yourself isn't changing your life, it's changing your view of it and enjoying it. I guess. Trying to decide if I can convince myself that that's what they're going for here. Because I do agree with you. I'm just not 100% sure if we can apply this logic directly to Nozomi. I don't know. I think it kind of depends on how he follows through with it. I'll trust his good intentions here. I'll trust his good intentions, but I do think it kind of depends on how he follows through on that.
I think I'll become a food critic. It'll be my job to eat. I'm gonna become a food master.
Okay.
Then when I die and go to the afterlife, I can face my brother. And then I can tell him I was the best at something for once in my life. So until I reclaim my crown, you can hang on to it.
Okay. I should have given it a few more dialogue lines, because I'm a little bit more okay with how they're presenting it now.
I may have lost my title, but someday I'll make my grand return as Gourmet King III.
I still think we shouldn't be neglecting the cult stuff, though. Like, I do genuinely think that. Like, I'll give him some credit for his personal reevaluation. I don't think we should be entirely ignoring the cult stuff, though.
That's my promise to you. And to my little brother. Huh. I've been talking so much about my brother, but I'm okay. My memories didn't make me sad and hungry this time.
What a line.
Oh, wow. I never realized how good the ramen tastes here.
That's actually a really good final line for this social link. You know what? I am mostly okay with how they ended that social link. Like, I actually think they did a decent job tying up loose ends there. I must reiterate, this guy did some actual genuine damage with his membership in a cult and trying to induct other people into it. He did some actual genuinely reprehensible things that were not addressed. And so I am not willing to forgive all of his shit. But at least from a personal growth perspective, I like the way that they formatted that final event. I will give them credit for that. I was not expecting to find as much value in that final event as I did. And kudos to Persona for that. Like, hats off. I don't think we've got any, we don't got, can we do anything tonight? Is there anything interesting? Yes, we did that, didn't we? Yeah, yes we did. Okay, we took care of that already, I think. We don't have anything else to do tonight, so maybe let's go do that Big Duck Burger challenge. The Wild Duck Burger, whatever. Yeah, it's Wild Duck, not Big Bang. I've switched I mixed the two up. Eat Wild Burger. Big Eater Challenge! It's insane, isn't it, Amy? It's so cool that we can do that at all. How many times do we have to try this, or am I just not picking the right one? Maybe I need to pick a different option. Maybe I'm not picking the right option. It's not like I had anything else to fucking do that evening anyways. Is there anything I'm missing in terms of, like, what to do? Alright, we've got like a Koromaru walk and a hang out with Ken thing. We got that. I already did that. We got one of those. We got one of those. I think I've done most of those. Maybe that one I still need to do. I haven't done that. No, I actually think I've done all of those as well. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, okay, just about everything in the evenings is optional from here on out. Other than any, like, routing stuff I need to do to overcome point barriers for social links. Also help him getting way too conscious about it and getting overstimulated by sound. So fair. Useless skill points. Wahoo! I like the fucking, like, flute that'll kick in from time to time.
Alright, class.
Damn, do they use a left-hand rule in Japan? Because in my physics classes, we always use a right-hand rule. I feel like it's almost... Though, honestly, I think the right-hand rule just does. I think that it just is the convention, though. Like, I don't think the left-hand rule works quite as well for that. I mean, as long as you remember to reverse it for left-hand. The idea with the right-hand rule, by the way, is if you have two vectors in a plane, and you curl your fingers from the direction of one vector to another, the direction your thumb points out of the page usually, or out of or into the page, the plane basically, is the direction of the cross product between the two. And that is important because a lot of, like, magnetic fields basically are dependent on the cross product between two vectors. And so when you're doing the magnetic field is perpendicular to the velocities of the charged particles in question, I think, is the gist of it. Or hold on. What's the I think it might be perpendicular to the magnetic field and the velocity of the particle in question. So if you have your magnetic field and you have the velocity of your particle in question, the force on that particle will be perpendicular to the plane spanned by both of those two vectors. I know that's whack. Think of like, yeah. Think of the two vectors, the magnetic field. Why am I talking about this shit? Anyways, magnetic field and velocity. Think of those vectors they got direction and magnitude, just like they say in Despicable Me. Think of those two vectors as creating a plane in space, like a full, like, two-dimensional plane in 3D space. The force generated by a magnetic field will be perpendicular to that plane. It means at a right angle. What the hell? What do you... I literally haven't done homework 2. What do you mean homework 3 has been posted? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. What do you mean homework 3 is posted?
What's up?
I like how this guy was talking about Lorentz forces and stuff like that, and the diagrams in the back are literal fucking, like, block on a ramp problems. Literally me. Yeah. Actually, that student was so real. Alright, you know what? I feel like we should hang out with Yukari today. First, though, we're gonna take care of a couple other things first. Let's first go get our prize from Mitsuru.
Oh. Excellent.
Wow, I'm not gonna use that. Look, I'm actually probably never gonna use either of those two items. Where else did I need to go? There was another place I needed to go. Yeah, no, same here. Sometimes it'll have stuff from the previous class. I think, though, in a lot of my, like, math and physics classes, they have to recycle the board several times throughout the lecture. So there's literally too much writing, and they have to clear the board and then, like, start it fresh. Why was I leaving the school? There was something I wanted to do. Why was I leaving the school? I actually don't remember. Wow, I actually do not remember. Police station. Wow, that took a second.
Good to hear. Be careful out there. What'd you bring? All done here? Be seeing.
Did it not say we had something to get from him? Does he just have stuff on sale today? Maybe he just has stuff on sale today. What's in this shop again? Oh. Oh! Well, I never did that. Alright, well, let me make sure. Do I have the right persona? Yes, I do. Alright, it's finally time for another Yukari event. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. We have not been able to do many confidant roulettes lately because there's just not much left.
Do you remember when those guys stole my wallet and you came to help me?
Barely. Like, actually barely.
Sorry I got so mad at you. I was just frustrated. I don't like having to depend on other people. But it ended up happening anyway. You know, I couldn't say it at the time, but I'm actually glad you came. Maybe because it's you.
It's you.
So, I want to thank you properly.
I have the imaginal disc brain rot so bad. It's you is such a fucking common phrase. Well, it's not a common phrase, but it's also not uncommon.
Thanks for your help back then. I really appreciate it.
Top one makes the most sense, I think, for Suny.
Well, what is being so polite now?
Yukari's another link where I feel bad that I've dragged it out so much, because I feel like...
Whew, that's a big weight off my shoulders.
I feel like some of these events were meant to happen closer together.
Let's head back down. The roof doesn't get a lot of foot traffic, so I think it's a good place to have serious conversations. But couples tend to sneak up here too. If anyone sees us, the rumor mill might go crazy again. Wouldn't that be annoying? You know, if people assumed we were dating.
You know, the way you phrase that, the way you phrase that makes me, it makes me wonder.
Really? I'm not sure if you're being brave or oblivious. Still, what's something special about you? You don't get bogged down by what other people think.
Oh, we had a music tangent. I forgot to mark that off on the bingo board.
Uh-oh. They say a sneeze means someone's talking about you. Well, it's probably nothing. Let's head on home, yeah?
As in goals, not in... Oh, okay.
It's you. Welcome back.
So you have a different dilemma with Yukari than you have with Mitsuru.
Hey.
Well, both maybe. It didn't take you very long to backtrack on that one. As much as I want to Koromaru walk tonight, let's see. I do want to do these like little, even though they're totally not required at this point, I do still want to do, oh shit, my phone's about to die. Because my phone's about to die, I'm just gonna pull up this same guide on my computer. want to check something real quick. Little routing thing. Because if I can, I want to do all of these dog walks that I can, because even though they're not strictly necessary, they're still a very good way to just fill an evening when we don't have anything that's actually making progress. So Akihiko's linked episode is available until the 26th. And those ones, one of those should be fine. Like, as long as Akihiko is available one evening. Do you all have... they don't give you hours on when they're available. Because, alright, tonight, if we do the dog walk tonight, we hang out with Ken for a linked episode tomorrow. When is Ken's linked episode? How long do we have on that one? We only have until December 30th, but that is a bit longer than Akihiko's. Alright, I think I'm gonna save and take the chance. Gives serious vibes, I don't like that. I think she's mostly light-spirited. I do know what you mean, but I think she's mostly light-spirited.
Kuro-chan's as happy as ever. No matter how cold it is, we'll be right here. So go play all you want, okay?
Vroom vroom.
A shrine may be an odd place to bring something like this up, but do you have any plans for Christmas?
Oh, why might you be asking?
Assuming you're free, of course.
This girl is neither? Damn, Rip Fuka.
I have some preparations to make, so, Oh, welcome back. What's that in your mouth, Kuro-chan? I wonder where he keeps finding all this. Oh no, Kuro-chan! Your butt's all dusty now. I guess we should take a bath together again. Let's head back.
Looks like she would giggle at my jokes and say nice one and hug me instead of laugh.
Good morning, Mrs. Elizabeth.
That's a weirdly, like, I can kind of see the comparison.
I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus. 2 this time, I believe. Please swiftly and safely conduct a search and rescue. Goodbye now.
Goodbye now. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm not sure. That was weirdly relevant for an Edogawa lecture. That would be Euphoria. Yugoslavia was an answer. That was strangely relevant for Edogawa. Another day goes by. Who do we have? Who do we have that's available today? Hagakure Ramen. Art thou fucking joking? Chihiro's available today. Yugo's not available today. Who the fuck is available today? Is anyone available today? SEES. We got 1 more there. 4 more there. 5, 6, 7, 8. We only have 8 social links left. I mean, here we only have 8 social links. Maiko's also not available today? Yeah, we actually have nothing to do today. It's like a slight it's like a, oh, hold up. I forgot that you can find Twilight fragments around in the area. Like, it just doesn't register to me sometimes. Monetary offering. Dang. Well, we got that. I have a feeling we're gonna need extra points with Yukari, so maybe it's worth doing that right now. But there's like actually nothing for me to do other than that. Though I am now not really worried anymore about not getting all of these social links in on time. I think we'll be fine. Because, yeah, no, I think everyone... Who else do we have? So, not available today, not available today. Not available, not available. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll do a fortune with Yukari. Huh. Huh. Well, let's hope that gives us enough points for Yukari at this point. Worst case scenario, I can do something in the evening.
Welcome back.
So either, alright, either both Ken and Akihiko. Maybe we do Akihiko tonight and save Ken for another night. Just because we will have slightly more time on Ken. Not for now, but we'll be able to do that later. And then let's check Fuka. This seems determined. Okay, not now. We'll have to do that in a little bit. So I think, yeah, tonight will be an Akihiko day. Where is Akihiko, though? Would it be here? I think it might be here. Yeah, and let me go check the vending machines. I think they reset on Sundays, so we just barely missed last week's cycle last time, but let me go make sure. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. Yes. You were actually able to keep up with me on my training regimen. I'm impressed. So, what do you think? Well, the reason...
Oh, shit.
The reason I asked you to join me today is...
Finally found you, Akihiko Sanada.
Damn!
We've had a good run up until now. Today's where it ends.
Don't feel bad about screaming if you gotta. No one's coming to save you, though.
These guys just don't know when to quit.
There's no getting away this time. Not for you, and not for your chicken shit buddy either.
Not that it'd matter anyway. You guys live at the dorm nearby, don't you?
Yeah, we saw some girls there. And a kid, too. Sure hope they're keeping safe.
Well, that's fucked up. Scum of the earth? Maybe not. These are common thugs. Let's be honest. They don't deserve scum of the earth.
Stay back.
What they just suggested is absolutely reprehensible, do not get me wrong. But these are common thugs.
I'll create an opening so you can escape. If you're going after my friends, then I'll be your first obstacle. Come on, make your move.
Kick their ass!
Don't you know what'll happen if a trained guy like you hits an amateur? The boxing team will be suspended, and you'll be expelled. Or worse, you'll go to prison, and your life will be over.
Dude, you all ganged up on him 10-1. I don't think that argument has any water.
That is true. I could never do something like that to my supervisor or my boxing team.
I guess that's true. Okay.
But even if that's how I feel, I can't back down now. I'll carry that responsibility and pay for it the rest of my life if I have to. I will protect what's important to me. That's why I have these fists.
That's why you're gonna catch these hands.
Oh.
That's... I like that being his, like, actual just assessment of the situation.
I'll trust my back to you. Just try not to hurt him. I'm sure you can handle that.
Cocky little bastards!
Bro, we actually got into a fucking fist fight. And they all...
That does it. It's quite the challenge considering their numbers.
Shit was so funny, holy hell.
All right. Don't ever show your face around here again. If I ever hear you're threatening my friends, you know what'll happen next.
Got it.
Come on, it's getting cold. Plus, someone might have called the police. Let's go to my room for now.
Bro has so many trophies, what the fuck?
Some tea, but I have to take these off first. They're hand wraps, mainly for protecting my hands and wrists. Not only do these protect me, but they can affect the power of my punches depending on how I wrap them. Whether my fists deal damage or not depends on these. I guess they're like my partners in the ring.
Pop off, I guess, Amy.
Anyways, make yourself comfortable. So, the reason I asked you to join me today. It's because I wanted you to know what I've been working on. I spent a lot of time training and gaining more experience. And I thought I'd finally reached a point where I could feel confident in my abilities. But after hearing what the appraiser said, I felt afraid. I felt anger too. Knowing that all the training I'd put myself through was meaningless. I told myself I'd face things head on. But tell me. I told myself I'd face things head on. But I'm still as weak as I was before. Do you think I'm strong enough now?
You know what? I actually think Akihiko has grown immensely, like in strength of character. So I'm actually gonna say definitely.
I'd like to think so, but I did lose my way. Everyone loses confidence in themselves from time to time. And that's when their weakness rears its ugly head. Being on the verge of grasping something, but grappling with the fear and frustration of losing everything again. It's so hard to overcome.
Damn, we were kind of talking about some of that shit earlier with the 21 Pilots album.
And it's a feeling I understand all too well. I know we've pushed this crucial decision on you. And I can only imagine how hard that must be. But try not to blame Junpei and the others.
Yeah, I think I know makes the most sense here.
You really are strong, you know that? Anyway, as someone who was there too, I just wanted you to know. No matter what you decide, I'm still gonna do what I have to do. I faced off against countless opponents to get where I am now. If I said all my training was meaningless, then that would be spitting on all of their efforts too. And that would be absolutely unacceptable. Wouldn't you agree? Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a tangent like that. Not only did I ask you to join me today, but you got dragged into my fight too. I've got to at least pay you back for that. I'm pretty sure my special protein blend is around here somewhere.
Nah, dog. Nah. I don't need this special protein blend. Oh, yeah. I remember that from multiple months, real life months ago.
I was thinking of sending that back to my parents when I write them a New Year's card. We don't know how the future's gonna turn out. It's better if it doesn't stay with me.
Sorry, I fucking spaced one of those lines. Give me a sec. Ah, there we go.
You're one unusual guy. I was thinking this during the fight earlier, but for some reason, I feel like I can trust you to watch my back. Together, we can overcome anything. For a long time, all I cared about was having the power to protect others. And I thought being hard on myself and competing with others was the only way I was gonna do that. Although, it is true that I've gotten more capable through my reckless approach. But now, there are others who fight alongside me. So I have people who I want to protect. But at the same time, I want them to be there fighting with me in the end. It's because I have all of you that I feel like I can become even stronger. I still don't know if I'm strong or kind enough to deserve this medal. But this is my starting point. And it's something that I should keep with me. You've taught me another valuable lesson today. Now, where to put this?
Display it.
Yeah, I think I will.
Squid 1, Squid 2, Squid 3, Squid 2, again, Squid 4.
I did it, Miki. It's a huge honor. I'll fight to protect it like a champ, guarding his title. I may not be very good at motivating people with words, or communicating how I feel, but you can trust I'll never back down from a fight. Even if I'm battered and on the ground, I'll get back up every time. I'll never give up. That's my duty to all of you. So you can count on me. I swear I will protect you. That being said, there's still so much I owe you for. I'll be doing what I can to pay back that debt. I haven't really thanked you for all your help until now either. Ah, right. I was going to at least thank you for what you did today. Damn. Looks like I'm out of protein powder.
Whew! We dodged a bullet there.
What else do I have? Ah, here. You can have these dumbbells.
I guess that's better.
Just a minute. I'll get them ready for you.
I fucking guess that's ready.
You could change the weight.
Guess that's better,
to
not
your
ready.
muscle strength is.
What in the fuck?
In your case, I'd start with 8 kilos. No, actually, I think you can handle 10. You could also use a machine, but you gotta do some resistance training with free weights too.
Alright. I very much liked that event too. These linked episodes are great, y'all. They're so fucking good. That being said, we have today off. Oh, fuck that shit. Dude, are we about to...
We're gonna go visit your mother's grave.
Sanada-san.
You sure this is where you want to be?
Well, I was planning on visiting her, but when I thought about what I was gonna say to her, it just didn't feel right. I've still got unfinished business to take care of first.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't have anything to tell Shinji right now. I've got my own stuff to deal with.
An unbeatable enemy, huh? I wonder what it's like.
The enemy is invincible. I hope you let it go.
Beats
I
me.
hope you let it go. I hope you let it go. Enemy is invincible. I hope you let it go.
That doesn't matter though. I've already made up my mind. I don't care what I'm up against. I'm gonna look it straight in the eyes.
Straight in the eyes. I like the sound of that. You can count me in too.
All right.
Ken once again acting like twice his age. No school. Alright, I guess we'll go finish up Maiko's social link next time then. Mostly because there's nothing else we can do. Shit. Yeah, okay. So if it wasn't obvious, to be honest, I was really enjoying that Akihiko event, but I'm also like getting to the point where I feel like I can't really focus on what I'm doing anymore. And I think that's as good of a time as any to just call it quits for the night. And so that is what we are going to be doing. We're going to call it quits for the evening. I'd love to be able to stream a little bit longer. I'd love to have started to... I would have loved to have started a little bit earlier, but in the end, even though it was short, I'm pretty happy with what we got to today. And I really appreciate everyone for showing up and having some fun with me. I know it wasn't super long. I know it wasn't anything crazy happened today, but we got some really nice social links in, and I think in the end, I'm happy with that. So, just a real quick note on stream schedule. I think we will still be able to do D&D on Tuesday. I cannot do a stream on Thursday. I have an exam that evening. And so, in all likelihood, I will probably have to skip Celeste this week. But there is a small chance, maybe I can make this work, that I could reschedule Celeste to Friday. No promises. Do not expect it. If it happens, it'll be a happy surprise. But just there's a very small chance I can reschedule it. But in all likelihood, no Celeste this week. And then hopefully a week from today, we'll be back with more Persona. Hopefully. I'm fingers crossed. It was a bit of a challenge to fit things in today, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad we made it. And so with that, I would like to bid you all adieu. We had Amy, we had CD, we had Azeweeb, we had Poke, we had Random, I think. CD, Azeweeb, Amy, Poke, Random. I think that was everyone. We had a few people who aren't as common, but I think that's everyone. Yeah, there's Poke, and then Random was up here a little further. Yeah. Did we get anyone else early in the stream? I don't think so. I can go check the VOD real quick. You know what? Okay. I'm pretty sure I got everyone. If I missed you, I still appreciate you. And if you were lurking, I appreciate you as well. Thank you, Amy. All right. With that, I shall bid you all adieu. And I will see you all next time. Ciao!